Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Ellarie here. Today, I didn't know what to film today. I never do. I usually try, if something like inspires me or I see something, I'm like, oh, I want to try that. That's usually when I sit down here to film. So, I mean, I need y'all to give me some ideas because I don't be knowing what to film. So I was just unboxing and I opened something that I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Let me try it out. These are not new products. They have been out for quite some time, but they are new to me. I have never worn them or tried them before. Hence why we're here. Now, they're called eye glosses. They're from Butter London, which is a makeup slash nail lacquer company, I believe. They sell nail polishes, and I didn't even know they sell makeup until I got this PR package because I usually get their nail polishes, which I need to use because my current nail polish is very ugly. I don't like it at all, but it's gel and I paid for it, so it's gonna last at least 2 weeks. Anyways, I got 3 of these. They are called Glazing Eye Gloss. And I believe they are supposed to give you the appearance of a glossy eye, but they dry. Yeah, that was the end of the sentence. They give you the appearance of a glossy eye, but they have a dry finish. There we go. I like the whole glossy eye thing. I contemplated doing a video on it, but I mean, I've never done a glossy eye on my eye. I like the way it looks on other people. It just doesn't seem like something I'd want on my eye all day, you know, with the gloss and the stickiness and like my eyes just feeling like there's lots of baby oil gel on them. But these, if they do what they say they do, we might be onto something. Okay, so we got the shade Unicorn. Let me swatch these puppies for you. I did swatch one of these. I forgot which one I did, and that's what made me be like, okay, we're trying that, because it actually did have a dry finish. I wouldn't say it was like glossy, but you know, but we're gonna give her a second try on the lid, and maybe yeah, maybe so. We'll see. Where did Unicorn go? Oh, Unicorn. So I'm going to show you why they are called eye glosses, even though I think they should be called eye jellies because they look like jelly in a jar. See, it looks like a pretty putty. See how it's just globbing there? You can shake it on out. You see that? You see that? So it's not super liquefied, and it's definitely not a solid. So that's what we define as a gel, okay? Because my gloss doesn't look like this. Look, it looks like a little tongue. Okay, so I'm gonna tap it on my finger. I'm sure you don't need much of this. Okay, so this one is like an iridescent. I don't know why this one's like coming out chunky. It has like some purples and some pinks and some blues mixed in there. Pretty sure that's why they named it Unicorn. Put the top on that so it doesn't dry out. This one, what's the next one we're gonna try, is called Mermaid. Okay. Ooh, she's pretty. Ooh. This one's pretty. Looks like a little mermaid tail. Guess that's why they named her Mermaid. They sure did pick those names spot on. And the last one is called Oil Slick. So I'm assuming it too will look like Oil Slick. Let's give it a try. Ooh, so this one has like a purple tint to it. I don't know why, but the first two felt like more textured. This one seems to have less of the chunky glitter, so it glided on real smooth, unless I just didn't touch as much as I did with the other ones. I have no idea why I'm talking with an accent. It just comes out naturally. But all of these are really pretty. If I had to choose my favorite, it'd be between the green Mermaid or Oil Slick. However, my deciding factor to choose Oil Slick is because that swatched the smoothest. Mermaid and Unicorn were a little chunky in the swatches, so I re-swatched to make sure I wasn't tripping. You see how that one on the end is a little bit more on the chunky side? The green has less of the chunk effect, but the Oil Slick is slick as butter. So we're gonna go with her. And I'm assuming it's probably because they have bigger glitter particles, like they're more sparkly than Oil Slick. So if you like more of that glam, that glitz, you'll probably just have to apply those two a little bit at a time, you know, so you don't get it all patchy and clumpy. But I love how they're shining on my arm. Yes, I do. Probably gonna try that green again another day because she is a beaut. My eyes are already primed. I am going to apply the shadow first just because I'm afraid, since there's a little glitter in here, that if I apply my shadow second. It's going to mix the glitter in all over my eye. So I'm gonna try to apply that first. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. This palette is sitting right here, so I'll just use this one. It's the KKW Mario palette. I'm only gonna use the brown shades in here. I just need, you know, a little bit of a transition in there somewhere. Luckily, this has a flesh tone color in here for me to start with. Go a little deeper with this one at the bottoms. There she is. I still want this to end up being kind of like a soft look, so I don't want it too dark in the crease, you know. Just a little crease shade will do, you know. Little shady crease. I have been neglecting my under eye area. These things need some moisture. But guess what? Guess what? I just got a hydrogel mask from Lancome. I'm gonna use it. That will be put to use tonight. Alright, I wanted it a little deeper, but we're gonna just keep her there for now, cause yeah. Oil Slick, where are you, honey? So you're supposed to apply this with your finger, which is what every girl with nails does not want to hear or do. But I'm gonna do it, and I'll just use a brush to get in the cracks and crevices because she's not gonna get in there. So usually when I use my finger and I have nails, this is for all my girls with nails out there, get it on your finger, get whatever you need on your finger, and then wipe off whatever gets on your nail, because usually that's when it gets like all up in here and all down in here in a mess because it's on your nail too. So I'm just gonna wipe my nail off. Try to keep this as clean and cute as possible. All right, here we go. Ooh, I am liking this. It kind of reminds me of that duochrome Makeup Geek shadow that I used to wear like all the time, where it was like greenish. Ooh. Right now it is giving me a glossy look, but I don't know if it's just because it's still wet. This is really pretty. I might have to get these in Uri color. As I get towards the crease, I'm gonna kind of use less so it can transition without me having to blend in my crease anymore. And I'm gonna keep my eyes shut so that it doesn't transfer while it's drying. Then I'm using this little detail brush to get into the inner corner. Definitely want to use a synthetic flat brush though. It does apply heavier with the brush, but I'm not mad at it just because it's the inner corner. So, but I am gonna have to transition this part because it's too much. It definitely applies better with your finger. Like with the brush, it applies too heavily and it's starting to look chunky in that corner. So I'm gonna stop using the brush and just add a little bit more with my finger. You know, your fingers are your best tools, guys. If my real nails weren't so ugly, I would definitely not have acrylic, but I have man hands like when I have my natural nails, so I just choose not to expose that. But look at that. Look at it. She is a beaut. I love this. Go ahead and put this on my other eye. I didn't even plan on being cute today. Isn't that crazy how that happens? Blessing. It's a blessing. You guys remember, if you're at my age, I'm sure you guys know, remember that guy with the afro who used to paint like on like the CBS channel, not CBS, GPS. You know, the channel Sesame Street and stuff comes on. I used to watch that all the time, and every time he would like make a tree, he'd go pat, 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 swoosh, 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 swoosh. I don't know why I'm bringing that up, but it just made me think of him. Rest in peace, Bob. And a little more with the finger, and I think they're looking pretty symmetrical. I don't really want to put liner on because I love the softness that I'm giving right now. It just looks like all I need is some mascara. But I do want to see how the liner goes over the shadow, because I'm calling it shadow now because it doesn't really look glossy to me. It just looks metallic-y. I guess it does a tiny bit, but for the most part it looks like metallic, like a foiled shadow. And it is drying, like it doesn't feel wet anymore. So, okay, I'll just call it eye gloss. I'll keep the name. The gloss. I want to see how the liner looks over the eye gloss, because sometimes with thicker textured shadows or like cream shadows or, you know, even foiled shadows, sometimes when you put the liner over it, the liner looks like bumpy. So I want to see if it applies smoothly. Butter, baby! So the liner is appearing to apply as normal. The gloss is not disturbing the liner. It's a look. This is really pretty. Finish up this look real quick and find out where she going. Where you going, girl? Add a little of this brown shade under here. I've worn these Lorella London lashes so much that I'm ripping the threads out. Remember these? I used those in like a tutorial a couple videos back. And actually, I think I've used them in the past 3 videos in a row, maybe 2. Definitely consistently. So I feel like I need to just give them a breather. But for now, I'm just gonna glue it right back on. It's just on the tip. But I just love how fluffy they are. They're so pretty. So I wear them every day. I mean, they're a bit much for this look just because they kind of cover all the pretty shadow I'm supposed to be showing you guys. But I don't care. I don't care. Still love them. Now I just need a little mascara and a little lip gloss. This is my gloss with ColourPop, by the way, called Stilo. And there she is. I find my husband, that girl. By the way, side note for those of you guys who have been following me in my natural hair journey, you guys know I did the big chop early last year. And it's been going really well for me. As you guys can see, I've grown about 24 inches. So it's been growing pretty rapidly now that I've eliminated the creamy crack and I don't use too much heat. I use a lot of natural products. I also have been taking my vitamins. I've been drinking water. I've been watching less ratchet TV and minding my business. So I think all of those combined together has really helped my healthy hair journey. And I'm really loving, you know, my new hair. It's obviously very healthy, as you guys can see. So that's the status of that. And now y'all know this is the virgin hair fantasy. Stop. Even though my sister's real life hair looks like this. But, you know, that's just a whole different story. I've already, you know, dealt with my issues with that. The eye glosses. I like them. Now, pros. They're easy to apply. The colors are nice. They're nice and shimmery. I don't know how much they are. When I find out, I'll put that right here. Yeah, I would say those are all like the pluses, that they're pretty and they're easy to apply. I mean, that's usually what you want to happen. The cons, however, if you're really looking for that glossy eye look, I wouldn't say this gives you a glossy eye look. It looks really to me like a foiled or metallic shadow. I guess you could say maybe it gives you a 10% feel of an eye gloss, but not really. It's just really a pretty shadow to me. I guess the metallic-iness of it kind of makes it appear, emphasis on the quotes, glossy, but it's not like a true glossy eye. So if that's what you were going for, like a true glossy eye, you need to put on a true glossy eye, because this isn't a true one. It just gives you the impression, but it's really just really metallic-y, you know? Another con, which I'm about to show you right now, is that even though I let it dry before I open my lids all the way, it's still kind of transferring. I'm going to try to clean it up a little bit. Mainly just like the glitter particles kind of transferred in there. But for the most part, I really like them. I'm definitely going to use them again, especially this color, because I really like this color. I really like this look. It's definitely something that I need to repeat. And I want to hear how you guys feel about it too, based on what you see right here, or if you already tried them, because like I said, they're not new. These 3 were free. I got them in PR, so I'm going to check out their site to see the other shades they got, because I might be copping some more. And shameless plug, this eye look goes very well with my gloss. Stilo, ColourPop.com. Let's see, did I forget anything? No. Oh yeah, subscribe. Probably should have said that in the beginning of the video, but if you're still here, I know some of you guys have probably left me, but if you're still here, thank you for still being here. And can you please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already? That would be real kind of ya. And yeah, until next time, love you guys. Mwah.